All right, your next comic, he's very funny. He performs all over. I'm gonna say this for everybody. Okay, they perform all over the city. Clap it up for Rohan, guys.
Hey, thank you. Give it up for our host, everyone. So, I love playing golf. It's one of my favorite things to play. I was playing golf with this one random guy, and he goes, Rohan, what's your handicap? And I don't really know how to calculate that shit, so I Googled it, I did the math, and after my calculations, I found out that my handicap is autism. So I'm gonna get this out the way. Even though I'm Indian, I absolutely fucking hate getting an Indian Uber driver. Anyone else agree with me? No? I'm gonna tell you, yeah, right? I'm gonna tell you why, right? So they'll see my name, they'll say my name Rohan. They'll ask, and the driver will ask me, Rohan, do you speak any Hindi at all? And I'll say, well, I can understand it, but I don't really speak it very well. And then that driver will give me a very perverted smile. She's agreeing with me, look at that. The driver will give me a very perverted smile, and he will proceed to have phone sex with his wife. You know? It's absolutely fucking disgusting. He'll be like, yo, I'm gonna butter your naan, you know, shit like that. So at the end of the night, at the end of the ride, I always give him 4 stars. And one time, the driver called me, he's like, yo, why'd you give me 4 stars? And I said, well, if you're gonna put me through that, at least let me see a picture of your wife. Fair,
that's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair.
So I love basketball, I love the NBA. One thing I love about it is that they do a great job of marketing all their stars, you know? You got MJ, LeBron, the face of the greatness. You got Steph Curry, the face of three-point shooting. And Magic Johnson, the face of positivity. So I went on a date recently, and during it, my date looked at me and she goes, Rohan, I really want to have sex with you tonight, but I have UTI. And I responded by saying, ma'am, I don't really care about the school that you went to. You know, it sounds like a technical institute, right? Do we have any alumni in the building? So I was having, this was on a Sunday night. I was having dinner with my parents, and during it I was like, fuck, I have to go to work tomorrow. Then my dad looked at me and he goes, no, you get to go to work tomorrow. Life is all about perspective. And I was like, I got what you're saying, Pops. Then later in the night, I watched a true crime documentary where the lead detective said that in order for police to catch sexual predators, the cops have to watch child pornography. And I was like, no, you get to watch child pornography. Yeah? Perspective, right? Let's go back to basketball. So right now my favorite player is Anthony Edwards. Right? And he was in the news recently because he impregnated a chick, and then he demanded that she get an abortion. But the chick was like, nah, I'll only get an abortion if you give me $1 million. And I was just thinking, like, only in America can someone turn a pregnancy into a hostage situation, right? Can you guys imagine that ransom note? Where it's like, hey, Anthony, I have your baby. Now give me $1 million or else your kid will actually get to see the light of day. Did you guys hear about Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion? Right, they broke up because allegedly Klay cheated on Meg. And when people found out about this, a bunch of women on social media would tweet out shit like, ladies, out of solidarity for Meg Thee Stallion, cheat on your men. Which is really weird, right? And when I saw that, I was like, damn, I totally missed an opportunity last year when O.J. Simpson died. I should have tweeted out then, fellas, out of solidarity for O.J. Simpson, stab your wives. And then check if your gloves fit. You know? So I was watching a documentary on JFK, or sorry, on John F. Kennedy, and the historian came on screen. He said that JFK's downfall was that he slept with too many women. To me, I think his downfall is that he got shot in the fucking face. You know? That's time for one more. So I went to a wedding recently. My coworker got married. He had a Game of Thrones themed wedding. It was really fun. It was really crazy. You know, he had dragon decorations, goblets of wine, and sex with his sister. All right, I'm Rohan Mahachapte. Thank you very
One more time.